What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Resident Evil DLCs are one of the most underrated and coolest things about the franchise, whether if it's another story mode or a bonus mode like End of Zoe and Not a Hero in Resident Evil 7, the RE5 DLCs known as Lost in Nightmares and Desperate Escape, or the RE4 bonus modes known as Assignment Ada and Separate Ways. Well, they feel like DLCs to me and I really enjoy them, so yeah. But with that aside, I want to talk about Resident Evil 5's Lost in Nightmares DLC. I love Separate Ways and Assignment Ada, and I have yet to play the RE7 DLCs. A couple days ago I posted a poll on not just my YouTube channel but my Twitter page as well, asking the community what is the best DLC ever created for Resident Evil. And both polls had Lost in Nightmares be the winner and come out on top. Also, be sure to follow my Twitter and stay updated on my video ideas. I tweet quite a bit and the link will be in the description down below. Whether you love Separate Ways, End of Zoe, Not a Hero, and even Desperate Escape, I have zero problem with you guys thinking those DLCs are number one. I want to share my opinion and my thoughts as to why I believe Lost in Nightmares is the best Resident Evil DLC ever created. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video as well. It helps this channel a lot, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year. Don't forget to leave a comment if you enjoyed the video, or even just leaving your thoughts on the video as well to help it reach the YouTube algorithm. And with that out of the way guys, let's get into the video.
A few years ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker. Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary, but regardless, you should expect the unexpected.
Understood. We're in.
Let's move.
Once you walk into the Spencer estate, you immediately get Resident Evil 1 Spencer Mansion vibes, and once you fully explore it, you know Capcom was heavily inspired by that, and the atmosphere was absolutely amazing and the best in all of RE5. Walking through the entire estate gave me huge nostalgia vibes, and it is honestly one of the most underrated environments in the entire Resident Evil franchise in general, well, of course, in my opinion. And even Chris and Jill told each other on how similar this was to the Spencer Mansion in 1998.
And it takes you back, doesn't it?
To Raccoon City? Unfortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Hard to believe that was 8 years ago. Guess I am getting older.
You're not the only one.
There are some very interesting and cool files to read through this game, and reaching the end of them gives you a password that you need to reach a room that turns out to be a trap. After you save your partner from the trap, you encounter a very unique enemy known as the Blob. Let's look up what this thing is. The Blob is a bioorganic weapon that appears in the Resident Evil 5 DLC minigame Lost in Nightmares. The exact origins of this creature are unknown, only that several of them were created by Oswell E. Spencer and allowed to roam the sewers beneath his European estate. These enemies are absolutely menacing. There is a unique way to kill them: to shoot the Blob on their backs, and the red eye on them is the weak spot and inflicts the most damage to them. The axe they use to attack you is extremely badass. It's essentially a one-hit kill, but it puts you in the danger zone on the brink of death. So it's safe to say you better keep your distance from these guys unless you want to get smacked. You get a nice reward killing them, and you are able to find other weapons roamed across the estate, whether it's a magnum, shotgun, or a sniper rifle. You find a crank, and after using it, you enter the darker parts of the estate, encountering more blobs and maneuvering around them. After you either kill all of them or escape them, you enter a cutscene where Chris and Jill fall into the sewer parts of the estate, but there's a twist. You lost everything you had. Your weapons, grenades, and health items. They're all gone. You gotta communicate with your partner and find cranks to kill the remaining blobs and find pieces to a crest to help you escape the sewers. And after you escape, you retrieve your handguns once again, because you're definitely gonna need them for what's coming next. Albert Wesker is a menace to society in this fight. It is way more difficult than the fight in RE5 story mode, and it is perfectly explained by Resident BioEvil on Twitter, and feel free to follow him, he is a great account on RE Twitter. Wesker fights completely different in that fight. You can tell he's not messing around just like in the cutscene, and there's nowhere to hide like his 2 other fights in the main game, so it's really upfront and brutal. Another thing that makes this fight brutal is that you only have pistols to fight him, which makes this fight way more difficult, and you can hit Wesker with a bullet, but it's light work to him and he's just going to kick your ass in this DLC. Using health items is very key, and you have to essentially get past a time limit to beat the DLC. Then you relive the cutscene that Chris explained in the story mode, with Jill basically sacrificing herself to save Chris, and after that, you hear this. If anyone is unaware, this is a remix of the RE1 save theme, and it sounds absolutely amazing, and I love that Capcom remixed that theme solely for this DLC, which shows their commitment to it. And I'm going to be playing the music throughout the rest of this video, so feel free to enjoy it in the background. After you complete Lost in Nightmares, Professional mode is unlocked, but you can play as Jill Valentine, who is also unlocked the first time you beat Lost in Nightmares, so you have a reason to play this again. And also this has co-op mode, so don't be hesitant to play this with a friend, it is really worth it. Now, why do I think this is the best DLC? Because this is what started the 3-year absence of Jill Valentine, and it basically changed her life going forward. Being under Wesker's control, and Kristen Sheva saving her at the end of the game, she goes through rehab and has been on a 13-year hiatus, and I truly believe Capcom is going to have a return for Resident Evil 9, and it makes sense if Rose is to have a key role in the game. The atmosphere was breathtaking with a nostalgic feeling of the Spencer Mansion. A new unique enemy was introduced with the Blob, and the Wesker fight was amazing and very challenging. This felt focused on horror, and RE5 is well known for being an action game. I love Lost in Nightmares and is my favorite RE DLC ever made. But this is the main reason why. Some fans have been requesting another remake of RE1, and some fans don't want that, and I 100% respect that. But going through Lost in Nightmares, this could be a small taste of what another remake of Resident Evil 1 in third person could be like. I made a whole video of another RE1 remake that I will leave a link in the description down below. This could be the DLC that could inspire the remake possibly 10 years down the road. RE1 Remake is a masterpiece and a survival horror perfected, but some people, including myself, would love to see the Spencer Mansion and the beloved RE characters in RE1 in the RE Engine or Unreal Engine 5, whatever the hell they use by then. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and comment as it helps the video reach the algorithm, and if you haven't played Lost in Nightmares yet, I 100% encourage you to do so, and even with a friend as well, as it has a co-op mode. I also encourage you guys to hit the subscribe button if you love the Resident Evil franchise. Again, I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year, so it would be very appreciated if you guys ended up doing that, and I would love you guys eternally if you ended up doing so. But I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, a good night, and a good sleep. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and much love.